So today we are going to go over the product rule in calculus, all right? So the product rule is usually useful anytime you have two functions that are being multiplied by each other, and the biggest trick is kind of looking at a function knowing what's going on, knowing that they're being multiplied, so knowing when to apply it's probably the trickier part. However, today I'm just going to go over how to apply it as well. Okay, so anytime you have these two functions, you want to kind of weed them out real quick, see which one's which, you know? That's the first thing I always say. So example A, f of x equals e to the x times this guy, x squared minus 1. So, this is going to be one function right here. We will call it g of x. And this will be another function. We will call it h of x, right? So g of x times h of x is my f of x, if you agree. All right? So, the derivative by the product rule, the derivative f prime of x of this guy is equal to the derivative of the first times the original second plus the derivative of the second times the original first. Okay? So what I'm going to do up top is I'm going to find the derivatives and everything up here, of the derivatives of these two. So we know that g of x is e to the x, h of x is x squared minus 2. How about g prime of x? The derivative of e to the x is itself, so that's nice. E to the x. How about h prime? From our previous video on power rule, we learned that the derivative of x squared minus 1 is just 2x. And now it's just plugging in from here. Okay? So this f prime of x equals g prime, now we're just plugging in, is e to the x. Regular h is this guy, x squared minus 1. Plus, what's h prime? 2x. What's the regular g function? It was the e to the x. Alright? And we're pretty much done. If you'd like to, if it helps you sleep better at night, you can factor an e to the x out. I guess it helps me sleep better at night. So it's e to the x on the outside, and then on the inside it's x squared plus 2x minus 1, and this is the derivative. See? I guess we had a little bit more room over here. That's good. All right. So, I want to make this the split line. For this one, if you notice, my g of x is this guy, e to the 2x. My h of x is x cubed. All right, so let's go ahead and take some derivatives on the side. Let's say g prime of x. We know that the derivative of e to the 2x, you have to take the derivative of the exponent, which is 2, drop it down, and then it's what you started with. 2e 2x. Okay? And then the derivative of h, by the power rule, you just drop the 3 down, and then it becomes 3x raised to the 2. Okay? So we're going to need these in a moment when we apply the product rule. So, the product rule when applied to f prime of x is equal to the derivative of the first, g of x. I recommend you to always do this, times h of x, plus the derivative of the second guy, h prime of x, times the first, g of x. And now it's just a plug and chug game. F prime of x is equal, so what did we say g prime was? 2e to the 2x. What did we say regular h was? X cubed. What did we say h prime is? 3x squared. And regular g is e to the 2x. Again, if it helps you sleep better at night, you could factor in e to the 2x out. E to the 2x comes out, and what we're left with inside is 2x cubed plus 3x squared. And that is the derivative of problem B. And that's all for the